I'm trying to find literally the best angle, y'all, but it is so hard. But I think this is going to be the angle. Come on in, come on in. What, Maverick? How y'all doing? What, baby? Hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all feeling good. Right now, I'm just, what, Milo? You gotta go to the potty? The potty. What? Potty. Huh? Potty. Oh, your bunny? Where's it at? Did you look downstairs? Look downstairs at the table. I think it's down there. I think you left it. Yeah, that's Milo. They're supposed to be in bed at 8 o'clock. Everybody's in bed, but for the next 15, 25 minutes, somebody's gonna be getting up. It never fails. It never fails. But I'm just inviting everybody on in, y'all, from my Facebook and everything like that, my Instagram. But yeah, as you chime in, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know where you're watching from. All of that good stuff. I'm going to try to make this part quick because I know how I be. I've been in lives myself, and I be like, dang, when is they actually going to get started talking? And they be doing all this part, which is they inviting people and stuff. So I'm not trying to have y'all waiting too long. Just give me 1 second. But let me know how y'all doing. Hey, Stephanie. How you doing? Hey, finally caught alive. Yay, I love that. Hey, Bahani, I absolutely love you. I've been on a healing journey and just ordered your book. Yay, I love that. Hey, Robin. Hey, Chosen. Hey, Miss Irvin. Hey, Miss Stewart. Hey, family. I love y'all so much, and I am so glad that y'all... I hear somebody else saying mama. I am so glad that y'all have been able to catch this live. If you're new to the lives, hey, I think her name is Malia Tom TV. If y'all do hear somebody, Maverick's crib is right here. I'm in my bathroom, which of course is the master bathroom, and Miles is in there, but Maverick, he is in my room, so he supposed to be asleep too. They all got the same bedtime, y'all. All got the same bedtime. Justin and Marcel, I know they're knocked out. I try to put them in there close to 7:30. That way their body has time to just wind down. Okay, almost done, y'all. Almost done. But how's everything been going? As y'all tune in, make sure y'all share this live. You got a Facebook, anything like that. Hey, Miss Nicole. Hey, Miss Calloway. You got some handsome boys. Thank you. Y'all, they are a full-time job, which y'all know that. I try to show y'all all aspects of what be going on, so y'all already know. They are the sweetest and a full-time job all in one. I got some questions because as you guys see, spilling the tea. What, Milo? You need to go pee? All right, Milo, go into the bathroom, baby. That's boring. I can't make this up, y'all. There's always one of them. What's this? Okay. And so let's see. I do got some really good questions. VA in the house. Okay. Marilyn in the house. Hey, Khadijah. Like what, Khadijah? What y'all eat for dinner tonight? Let me know. Let me know what y'all ate for dinner tonight. I made a homemade hamburger helper and the kids loved it. So that was a win, child. Which I don't have picky eaters at all, to be quite honest. They are very good eaters. They don't give me a hard time at all. Milo sometimes can give me a hard time, but not often, but sometimes he will, because he doesn't like to eat his there's somebody else walking around, y'all. He doesn't like to eat his greens and stuff, so that's the whole thing. I'll try to put the greens in there kind of like discreetly, and it'd be hard for him because he still don't even want it. Like, if he see anything green, he like, mm-mm. All right, y'all. I'm just letting my Instagram know that I am live. Drop the link in there, and then we are ready to jump into these questions and do my skincare routine. Why this ain't trying to do what I wanted to do? Just give me one quick second. Let me drop the link in there. I'm trying to let y'all know what I'm doing piece by piece, so y'all not like, dang, what's taking her so long? If y'all have some questions too that y'all want me to answer, definitely let me know. Click here to join. Boom. Milo, is that you? When you get done, go ahead and go get in your bed, baby. Just heard the toilet flush, y'all. I think he playing. I don't think he got to go to the bathroom all these times. All right, I'm live in. Join me. All right, join me below. Boom. Like that. Space. I'm gonna make this text black. Boom. Okay, I'm live now. Join me. Click here to join. Okay. Let me add a little music or something. I know. But if this don't load, I'm gonna just post it about the music. Let me just post it regular so I can get on. All right, y'all. So, as you guys see, I'm gonna be answering y'all's questions. I got some questions on Facebook and pretty much on all the platforms. And if you have a question, you can definitely drop it below. Hey from Macon. And at the same time, I want to do my skincare routine. Okay, somebody said they had Chick-fil-A. That sounds good. Someone said they had a chicken tender salad. That sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to try to do both simultaneously. Milo, what? Yeah, school tomorrow, baby. Go and lay down. Hey, Milo. I told him school's tomorrow. Everybody knows school's tomorrow, son. We've talked about this. He's clearly not trying to go to bed. And usually that means everybody else in the bed probably is already knocked out. Everybody else in his room, which is his twin in the house. All right, y'all. So I am going to be doing my skincare routine tonight. As you guys know, I have done a skincare routine before on my channel. It's been quite some time, but I feel like I may have changed products. I may not have. I'm not sure, but I'm going to let y'all see everything that I'm using. And then I'm going to let you guys see the whole process. Now, this is the skincare routine that I usually do once a week just because it has a few extra added variables, which I will talk y'all through. And mainly the variables is going to be like the toner. I don't use toner every day. I only use it once a week, and that's it. For some reason, toner dries me out. And since I already have sensitive skin, like when I use products that dry me out, it almost causes breakouts opposed to like helping me. But I do like to use this toner because I'll read what it says on there, but it pretty much like opens your pores, lets deep hydration go in. And so that's really beneficial for my situation with having sensitive skin. I believe that I have combination skin. Sometimes I'm oily, sometimes I'm dry, sometimes I'm both. You know, when it comes to the colder months, my skin is more dry. When it comes to the summer months, my skin is more oily. In between, my skin is both. That's just how to describe my skin. So if I know it's summertime, I'm not going to do 2 pumps on a moisturizer because I know that that's going to be too much. Hey, Miss Whitfield, I believe. Hey, but if it's starting to get cold, I know I'm going to have to hit it with 2 pumps if I still want to get the same. Who is Yanni? What's your thoughts on Yanni making serious allegations against you? Y'all got the right person. Y'all, who is Yanni? Y'all, I don't even be in the know. You sure about me? I ain't know nobody. I don't think you talking about the right person. Cause I don't know nothing about no Yanni. And but then again, y'all, I don't be in the I don't be in the loop. So I don't even be knowing what be going on, and I don't be going. You said Faith, Fun, and Foolery. She's a reactor? Nah, I ain't know nothing about none of that. Is that her channel? But yeah, I ain't even child. I ain't even know for real. But anyway. Um I'm looking through some of these questions, y'all. They is a little crazy. Ooh, we're gonna go on and get into it. All right. So if y'all have any questions for me, definitely drop them below and I will answer them. Okay, yeah. Then I will answer them. All right, y'all. Got a little distracted there. Okay, somebody said cat. Oh, y'all talking about what the girl is? Oh no, I ain't saying nobody was no bully. Nah. It is a fake page that I do know that is going around, and the page is called Mahogany, and they using my picture and everything like that. So, oh yeah, Robin, I got him. I don't know who that was. Like, you know, be trolls. But anyway, yeah, there is a page that is going around. It actually joined one of my lives one time, and I thought it was a fan page. And I told them on the live, I'm like, hey, you know, I don't do the fan pages, you know, because I don't want to redirect my audience in thinking that that's my page. So I'm very careful when it comes to like the whole fan page thing. And it's called Mahogany, I saw. And yeah, it's not my page though. So yeah, just in case that has anything to do with it. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. So I already washed my hands before I got on here, and then of course I've been fooling around with the camera, so I got me some hand sanitizer right here to just sanitize my hands. Now I do use these. I love these things, y'all. You can find them on Amazon, and basically when you're washing your face and the water's coming down, it'll catch it right here and stop it from rolling down. So that is a whole thing. Then we got what else do we got? I think that's pretty much everything. I'm just gonna go. Oh yeah, these. I do have a matching headband that goes with it, but it's either in the wash or something like that because I always have to put these things in the wash, the headbands and stuff. But I put this headband on instead. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's go ahead and answer the questions. I know it took so long, y'all. These questions are juicy. And I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can. If you guys have any questions while y'all on here, definitely let me know. Now, do they grow mold or how do you dry them? No, they don't grow mold. Good question. Yeah, there go the page right there, y'all. It said, hey, Boo Mahogany. Y'all, I told you, whoever behind this page, I think y'all leaving. Robin, I can make you a moderator so you can handle the things while I'm talking. That'll help me. So I can okay. Thank you, girl. So I made you one, Robin. So that I can just do what I gotta do and you can, you know, handle it as long as you want here. All right. So, no, I haven't had no issues with mold, but I do watch them very regularly. Oh, and then when I was talking about the Mahogany page, it just said, hey, boo. I think this is the page, girl. And so pretty much you, making comments, I guess, as me and stuff. No, how you? So yeah, this the page though, y'all. So whoever behind the Mahogany page, I do need you to not comment as me. Like, come on now, that ain't what we doing. I really don't even like for it to be a duplicate page, but you know, I would appreciate if it went down. But and you change to your own name, because I don't want to confuse people when you comment on stuff, because people think that you're me and you're not, you know. But anywho, that's besides the point. All right, so let's go ahead and jump. I'm a huge fan. Yes, I don't mind you being a huge fan, but you know, whatever, because I think this might have something to do with whoever is commenting as me and somebody saying that I said I was a bully. But anyway, y'all know we all things positivity, healing, good vibes, no drama. So, no, these haven't got mold on them, but I do wash them frequently. Thank you, Robin. And any other questions? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I don't wash my face when I do my skincare routine over again. Every day I wash my face in the shower. And I'll use Dove soap, or I will use this right here. And this is the Mellow Cream Cleanser. Y'all see that? This is what I will use when I'm washing my face. I probably wash my face with that probably 2 to 3 times a week. The other days I use Dove soap. And that's just what I do. So, and I do that in the mornings when I'm in the shower. Then afterwards, for my nighttime routine, I just use these wipes right here. And I just wipe off like that. What face products do you recommend? I'm going to show y'all what I use. I have sensitive skin, so it is very, it is very imperative that I use certain products. But I use a wipe to wipe everything at night. This is what I do. And these are the Neutrogena. Yes, hit that like button. Okay, Robin, I love this for us, girl. You doing it. Okay, these are the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. Removes up to 99% of makeup. Even waterproof mascara. Lifts away dirt, oil, and sunscreen. I don't have any makeup on, y'all, as you can see. And but the wipe wipes off that dirt, that oil, sunscreen, and all that. Okay, so somebody asked me, do I have any advice for single moms? Of course, I always got advice for single moms. I got advice on my channel. Like, you go through the videos, I talk about it quite a lot, because it is a new journey for me. And so I'm always just sharing my experience. 2 things that come to mind is, know that you got it, and, trust God to help you through it. Create schedules and routines. As you guys see, like, all my kids are in bed they supposed to be asleep by 8 o'clock. Y'all hear some of them not asleep yet. Milo came in here a few times. I put them in there around like 7:15, 7:30 so they can wind down and actually be asleep at 8. Do it always work? No, but at least having a routine creates this quiet time that y'all see. Yes, you can still hear kids, but it's still like peaceful in my house right now. So routines, God, and just trusting God in all areas, financially, spiritually, just everywhere. I had to learn, this may not be the case for everybody. It might be the type of co-parent that you have. You might have a different kind of co-parent. Me, I had to learn how to be okay with, not really okay, like, oh, this is a no-brainer, but learn to, okay, if this person doesn't do, how can I still be successful financially, spiritually, mentally, and all of that? And what I mean by that is, like, okay, if they don't do their part, I can't let that cause me to crash. I can't let that my allergies. I can't let that cause me to crash. I can't let that cause me to, let my finances tank. You know what I'm saying? I had to literally build up to the place where if they send child support, great, because that's needed, that's why it's court ordered. But if they don't, what are you going to do, Mahogany, so that you can still handle what you got to handle, pay what you got to pay, and still grow, flourish, and accelerate? And I think that was one of the hardest things, because I was really stuck on, but they should be this is not fair. But okay, it's not fair, but what you going to do? And once I got through, like, it's not fair, this sucks, And I got to the, okay, but what you are going to do, now I'm able to like keep it going, keep it rolling, keep life the way it needs to be. Because that was a big adjustment, because I'm just thinking like a person should just do that 50-50, like it should be 50-50, you know, it shouldn't be, we both know we made these kids, I shouldn't have to tussle with certain things, but it's just like, it is what it is, and you just figure out, it's not is what it is, like we just gonna dust this away, like no, this is a problem, and we can go through proper channels, but we're gonna do this in the meantime too. Okay, those are my best tips, and I saw you drop some more questions, I'm gonna answer those. If y'all see me scratching my nose, I do have bad allergies. If you see me scratching my eyes, I do have bad allergies. If I don't take my allergy pill, my allergies flare up immediately. I can all like, as soon as I feel something, I'm like, did you take the allergy pill this morning? No, you didn't. That's why. And I think throughout the day I'd be so busy that I don't really feel it yet happen, like, you know, the itchiness and stuff. But when I settle down and I get out of hustle back and forth mode, then I feel everything. I'm like, yeah, girl, you should have took your allergy pill. All right, so first question. What's something you learned too late in your last relationship? I gotta wipe my face with the Neutrogena. I showed y'all those. All right, so now after I do that, I'm going to go in with the toner. So let me show y'all that. This is the toner. This is through Good Molecules. I do recommend Good Molecules. Hope y'all can see this. Can y'all see it? But it's their acid boosting essence. Has a whole nother name at the top. Shakira, maybe? I can't even pronounce it. Formulated to enhance the skin's ability to draw moisture into its deep layers. So I like putting this toner on because then as I do the rest of my routine, everything seeps in the way it needs to. So I use these little pads right here. I just put some on like that. Like I said, we do this once a week and once a week only. So that I don't forget, I do it on Mondays. So what's something you learned too late in your last relationship? Y'all probably gonna laugh at me, but y'all know this is a safe space and I'm gonna just be transparent because a lot of people told me this, but I had a certain mindset about it, which I still kind of carry a little bit, but I definitely have learned. And that's like when you're with a person, have as many kids as you can take care of by yourself. Now, I always had a certain view about that because it's like, if I'm going into a union, I'm never thinking about us not being together. Like, I know people do prenups and stuff like that, and granted, the next time it's going to be so much in place. I'm trying not to be that way. It's a journey. I learned so much in the exiting of my last situation. But, yeah, I would say have as many kids as you can take care of on your own, because if it comes down to it, and you have to be in that situation, if you have as many as you can take care of on your own, it's going to make your life so much easier. Because, don't get me wrong, I see y'all's comments all the time. Go to the court. Go to Do y'all think I don't have a whole divorce agreement and all these things in place? But it's a process if a person doesn't do what they're supposed to do. And it takes time. It does. And so you can have this beautiful agreement in place to say, you need to do this. And if they don't do it, it's so many steps you got to go through to get some enforcement. So you can do the enforcement. So say, you know, you're like me and you have kids to build legacy and, you know, through love and everything like that. At least that's what it was for me. And it doesn't work out. Yes, you can have the divorce agreement and everything, but it's just like, I feel like you're just safer if you just have as many as you can take care of by yourself. But even when I get married again, I don't plan to have any more kids, but we don't know what God has in store. But I still don't want to go in with the mindset of divorce, but I will go in with things in place. Let's just say that. All right. The next question. What's one toxic trait you used to have that you've worked on? And we just did our toner, y'all. What's one toxic trait you used to have that you've worked on? Probably being like stuck in victim mode. If I could just be transparent, because this is a safe space, I'm just sharing all my stuff. I think, yeah, baby. You're supposed to be laying down. Being stuck in victim mode. What I mean by that is, yes, a person could have did you wrong, whether it's a relationship, friendship, business partnership. Be sad, but you're gonna have to just move on. It's so easier said than done. It is so easier said than done, but that's just the way it works in life. Yes, have your time of feeling how you feel, because yes, that was wrong what they did, and it won't right. It shouldn't have been done. Why you? You didn't do nothing to them. Da, 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 the list goes on. But it's like, okay, you got to shift from being a victim to a victor. You know what I'm saying? And that shift from being a victim, to a victor is like really what's going to change your life. So it's so important that you, and I'm not saying, because I know what it feels like to be done wrong or have something done wrong to you or have people be malicious and it's hurtful, it's not right. And yes, you have the right to feel the way you feel, but if you want to be able to be successful in life and achieve the way you desire to achieve and just grow and flourish, you're going to have to learn to feel what you feel, but step out of victim mode and get the victory out of that situation. For real, for real. Yeah, hope that answered the question. What's next? Do you think moms should stop calling themselves just a mom? I'm really, okay, what's next? Because I'll talk, y'all know me. Okay, we put on our toner. After our toner, we need to go ahead and hydrate. Now, let me be clear. I don't have that many steps in my skincare routine. I'm very simple. Very simple. Here is what I use. This is through Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant and Good Molecules and Murad are pretty much my go-to brands. I do have some products from Bamboo Earth in here as well, but I rotate in between those. But the ones that I've been using, you can trace it back to 3 years ago when I was doing content. It's always going to be Good Molecules and Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant being number 1, Good Molecules being number 2. Don't get me wrong, Murad and Bamboo Earth, I do use them. But I guess because I've been using these so long, okay, Robin, I love you, girl. Because I've been using these so long, I just really rock with them for real. Okay. Have you tried Japanese skincare? I haven't. Inform me. Okay, this is the serum. It hydrates. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Fades the look of hyperpigmentation and post-breakout marks, improves skin's clarity, reduces blemishes, all while delivering hydration instantly and over time. So we love that. I go ahead and do 2 pumps of this. If y'all look at my hands, y'all can see my hands are really dry. I don't know if y'all can see my hands, but that's just an indication that I need 2 pumps because it's kind of dry. Like my body is just feeling dry right now. So I need 2 pumps. Even though it was in the 90s today, when I did my skincare this morning, I did 1. But tonight, because I'm feeling dry, I need 2. That's why I said I got combination skin. So, hey girl. Dang, what was the question, y'all? I'm trying not to touch my phone for real. Because I got this product on me. Okay. Oh, do you think moms should stop calling themselves just a mom? Yeah, I do. Because before you became a mom, God gave you a unique purpose and a unique gift that only you can do. Only you can do it the way you do it. It's your gift. I'm not saying that he didn't call you to be a mom. Like, that's one of your roles. But you also have something inside of you that he put inside of you that only you can do the way you do it. And that's your purpose. That's your gift from God. So yes, you can be a mom. You can be a sold out mama, stay at home mama, the best mom in the world. That's one thing that you do, but never forget about you, because before you had those kids, you had a purpose for being on this earth. Okay. What's going on, y'all? And so I'll let y'all handle that. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not gonna say I don't like, but I think moms should not just call themselves just a mom. Because you are more than that. I'm not saying you got to be a 6-figure earning entrepreneur too, or you got to be this, that, and the third. But it could be the way you talk to people. It could be the way you cook. It could be the way you offer people care, your kids and others, you know? That could be your gift. So just don't limit yourself to just being a mom and only a mom, okay? Next, what's the hardest part about building a brand while being a full-time mom? I would say the hardest part is just balancing it all. The reality of it, y'all, and I know this is so embarrassing, but this is a safe space. Am I 27 or 28? I gotta do the math because I done forgot. I know, I done forgot. That's so embarrassing. The other day, yesterday, when I went to church, it was like everybody under 30 come up. So I know I'm under 30. But I forgot how old y'all turned. So let me do the math. 2025, take away 1997. This is so embarrassing. I'm 28. Okay. All right. So I be forgetting y'all because there's so much going on in life. When I'm so young, people like, how you forget your age? Because I got birthdays after birthdays, life, business. It be so much going on in my life. I be forgetting. And so I'm 28. And so I say that to say, y'all, I am in some very pivotal years. And what that means is it is an adjustment balancing being a full-time entrepreneur, content creator, author, but also being a full-time solo mom. And so it's just like, it is hard to juggle because I want to give motherhood my all, which I do, but then I also can't slack on my goals. You know what I'm saying? Because these are things that move me and my family forward. So it's just all about finding that balance, because it's like, if I give motherhood everything, which I do, but then I sit down and I don't work on my business, my goals, my visions, my work, my craft, all I'll be doing is just mothering every single day, and I won't make any momentum on my goals. And so I find it challenging at times because I know that both of these things exist, and I have to like pedal both of them, and it could just be challenging because I'm like, am I giving my goals enough, you know? And that's where, like I said, that feeling like a victim part like can play in, and that's why I had to heal and go through healing to move on, because you'll have that part of you where it's like, this is not fair. If this person was doing 50-50, I could be able to be an awesome mom and pour into my goals, but since I got to do so much, I can't even pour into my goals the way I want to because I'm so exhausted at the end of the day, and you'll just be upset. But it's like, listen, we pause, we calm down, we realize, look, this is the situation, but what are we going to do from here? You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to learn. I'm sorry I just came in. Someone may have asked, but when you be starting your podcast in October? I'm looking at some of y'all's questions too. Would you ever consider taking your aspects back? Some men / women do, just asking. No. I still can't get over them not being together. I looked up there. You ever go on a reality show? Yes. A little bit. I know October's coming fast. I know. Okay. But yes, but I'm very like, cause my friend actually is doing a reality show, and she asked me to be on it, and I'm like, yes, but, and she's like, okay, well, I need you to figure out that but part, and then come holler at me, because I know a lot of reality shows, unfortunately, they want some kind of tea. And me, I really am not big on the spilling the tea type vibe. Like, yes, you know, I might say, hey, I'm spilling the tea, and I'm sharing more than you know what I'm saying? More than you would have known from the surface. I am sharing that, but I'm not with like the messy kind of tea. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's what reality shows be wanting. It's very rare that they don't. And it's like, I really don't be wanting to be with all that. And I get it. Like, that's what keeps the ratings, you know, because unfortunately in 2025, people do not just want to look at a happy-go-lucky, oh yeah, life is great. Watch me achieve my goals. They love a little bit of in it. And so it's just like, I just don't be wanting to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I was talking to her like, I just don't know. because I would love to show my life, the kids, the business. But I don't want to be, I know what y'all going to be asking me. I know what y'all going to say. What about when so-and-so did this? What about your neighborhood? What about da-da-da-da-da? I don't want to talk about none of that. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. So yeah, that's me. All right. Do you believe in, I'm always smiling, y'all. Like, the question is that crazy. It's not even that crazy. And then I'm gonna do the next thing. So far, I put on, the last thing I put on was moisturizer, and I showed y'all that was Good Molecules. No, that was Drunk Elephant, sorry. Okay, this says, do you believe in soulmates or just aligned timing? Do I believe in soulmates or just aligned timing? I don't even know what I believe, for real. I just believe when God sends the one for me, I'm gonna know, and it's going to be everything that. Why are you throwing things out your crib? It's gonna be everything that aligns with Him, His will, because it wasn't like that in my last situation, and I ignored the red flags, hoping that I could help a person grow and change certain things, and it's just like, nah, when you come this time, like, whoever God said, I know it's going to be lined up. I don't got to do no building no man. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be, I'm not saying nobody's perfect, of course. Nobody's perfect, but it's just like, it's going to be a line. It's going to be a line. That's all I'm saying. Would you, baby, stop throwing all that stuff out, okay? Go and lay down. Good night. Y'all say good night, Maverick. Good night, Maverick. I love you. Put your blanket on. Y'all, he laid down. But yeah, that's my take on that. Would you ever consider moving back to Virginia? No. I do have all of my family there, but it's just not a lot of opportunities there. It's so many opportunities here. And I know that this is where I want to be. This is where God wants me to be. And the only reason I don't even have no reason why I would leave other than to be closer to family, because I don't have all the support that I need right now. But it's just like, I can't let that factor stop me and cause me to pack up what I know God is doing and move back to a place that I know I wouldn't flourish or be happy. All right. What's a green flag you look for now that you never noticed before? I feel like it's so many. I want them to be vulnerable. Have empathy. But I'm not gonna say I don't know, because I do know, but I'm careful with my words, because baby, they can have empathy and be vulnerable on the surface, but then when they take that mask off, so it's just like, you can look for certain things and it still not be what you think. So, here's a good one, a green flag. Consistency. Consistency is a green flag. Because we all know people who can display certain characteristics in the beginning, but is this who you consistently show up? And so when I see those things consistently, yeah, that's a green flag for me. Okay. I love that I answered that. All right, y'all. So what's next? Yeah, as y'all see, my allergies is kicking my butt tonight. All right, so we put on our moisturizer. I'm just trying to reach for my other products, y'all. Okay, so next we are going to do our serum. This is the serum that I'm using right now, and it's through Bamboo Earth. It's their brightening serum, and it brightens dull skin and balances uneven skin tones. I'm gonna shake it up and I'm gonna put it back up here. Y'all see? This is what it's called. Just in case y'all want to screenshot the screen or something. And yeah, you just do one pump. It is like an orange color, so it does tint your skin, but it works. It definitely works. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you so much. More than you know. Thank you. Thank you. All right, did I do another question? So it was moisturizer, then it was serum. Did I just ask another? We talked about green flags. Okay. What's something people assume about you that's not true? That's a tricky one. What is something people assume about you that's not true? I don't know what people assume about me, to be quite honest. You know, you don't always have haters and stuff, so I don't really let, and trolls, I don't really let what they say be a true assumption, because they gonna say anything. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make up anything. So it's like, that's not a general assumption that somebody might, um, I mean, when people meet me, they don't think that I got 6 kids, but I don't think that's an assumption. They assume that I have less kids. But usually, they assume that I'm quiet and don't talk that much. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all what I just put on. I'm sorry. They assume that I'm quiet and don't talk too much because I am very observant, y'all. When I'm in new rooms and stuff, I'm gonna observe and I'm gonna be quiet. Then I will loosen up and then I will talk anybody's head off that is around. But first, I'm definitely gonna be quiet and I'm gonna observe. I'm not going in the room. I'm not going in the room the loudest. Like, even though I have a big personality already, and by big, I'm not a loud type of person now. But when I get to going, I love to like pour into people. I love to share. I love to inspire. I love to encourage, uplift people. Like, I love to give people just a big hug and just help them be better in whatever way they can. But when I go into, I don't instantly be like that. I usually just walk in, and sit down or speak. Hello, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And so people might think maybe I'm reserved, maybe I'm quiet. I don't get that I'm standoffish because after a while I'm gonna talk. But I think people definitely assume. Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Somebody called me and the whole thing disappeared. Um, yeah, well, I'm back though. Okay, so what did I just put on? Just now I just put on some targeted eye depuffer. Here's the brand. This is Murad, as I told y'all I use them. Murad, and it's their targeted eye depuffer because I used to have really deep bags, but with rest, hydration, and that depuffer, it definitely works. I use that depuffer every single day, y'all. I do not play about that. But you gotta drink your water too and get your rest. It ain't nothing beating rest. You got to get your rest, okay? Let's see. What's next? There's so many questions, but I'm trying to like hit the ones that I feel like boom. This is a good one for any other YouTubers and stuff, because people or content creators. How do you stay motivated when numbers drop? Oh, the sound going in and out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Confirm the sound, y'all. How y'all feeling? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all not hear me? What's going on? She said sound going in and out. Somebody let me know. Is it in right now? Okay, we good now. All right, Robin, thank you. So, how do you stay motivated when numbers drop? Wait, Gigi, I'm still going in and out? Somebody let me know. Robin, are we still good? How's the, I hear you. Okay. How do you stay motivated when numbers drop? So, okay, let's see. How do you stay motivated when numbers drops? I pretty much stay motivated when numbers drop by trusting God and just knowing, like, at the end of the day, your audience is gonna come. Like, I know that I'm still in the rebuilding phase, so I'm gonna see fluctuations. And even when you've been doing YouTube for a long time, you're gonna see different fluctuations. And the thing is, while you're introducing new content, different kind of content, that's gonna also cause fluctuations and stuff. So I just stay the course. I know YouTube is YouTube and it's gonna have fluctuations, but if you stay the course, it'll all level back out after a while. Somebody asked about their order. Definitely send the email on my website that email, because you said you don't have your order and we shipped out orders from July already. So definitely check. Some things that have happened since I've been shipping out books, and I usually give them a phone call, is if I'm shipping out your book and you just gave me a straight address, say you gave me 324 Chestnut Drive. What they'll do is they'll tell me if the person is I want to say a good person, if they want to, they will tell me like, hey, when I put this address in, it's saying that it's missing a sub address. And so what I usually do is I get on there, and most of y'all got y'all's phone number on there, and I'll give y'all a call. And some people that have watched my channel that tell you they talked to me before, and I'm like, hey, and they be so shocked when I call, but they have to tell me, oh, I meant to add 2B, or I meant to add B, or I meant to add something like that. But there will be some times where they don't let me know, and I ship out exactly what you put on the order. That's exactly what gets shipped off. So make sure that that's still your address, okay? And that isn't the issue. But definitely send an email so we can get it squared away, okay? I swear it's taking me some time. I still cry and I still blame yourself. I understand that. I don't know exactly what you cry about, but it seems like people are saying about our relationship. But it takes time. It takes time. But everybody's journey is different because, you know, I know people who it took years. I know people who it took a year. I know people that it took 6 months. It depends where you were when the relationship ended. Were you 100% invested? Were you already slipping away? Were you mentally gone 2 years ago? All those things play a factor. Okay. Let's see what we have next. We put on our oh yeah, I only got one more thing left. Darn. Hope I answered a lot of y'all's questions. That means we're about to wrap up in a minute. Last thing that I put on is my sunscreen. I put that on even when I go to bed. Yes, I know it's no sun, but I have just been doing this for a while. And this also is an age defense, stop you from aging. Granted, y'all know that, you know what, don't be cracking though, so we don't really be needing aging stuff, but I still put my sunscreen on regardless. And when I made it into a habit where I put it on regardless of what I got going on, I feel like it's very easy for me to do it in the mornings, because I feel like a lot of people of color, we don't even wear sunscreen, and we need to. So putting it on at night and in the morning, to me, really helped me just get really good at just putting it on at all times. Well, y'all, that is my skincare routine. I hope that helped. I feel like I was in the middle of a question, or was I not? What we got next? Let me check my Instagram, see if anybody has dropped any more. But I got tons of more questions, y'all, but I'm trying to answer what's, you know, what y'all trying to know right now. What you talking about, Maverick? It is 9 o'clock. You've been in that bed for that long and you have not went to sleep yet. And I'll answer y'all's questions too. Let's see. I think I need counseling. I definitely recommend counseling. I went to therapy. And that really helped me. That helped me, child. I needed that, like, life support, therapy, and Jesus. Couldn't miss it at all. Yeah, I love your videos. Thank you. All right. What would surprise people about your dating preferences? Probably that I like and am attracted to most dark. Well, they probably wouldn't be surprised about the dark skin, but men that are physically fit and men that are on the taller side. I definitely like them to be taller than me, and not just a little bit, but tall. And so I think that it surprised people because of you know, my marriage that I just came out of. So, but yeah, that's definitely what I go for sure. Yeah, I'll just say that. What else we got? I'm probably gonna answer like 3 more things. Y'all got anything y'all want me to answer? This may be a good one, but I feel like I talked about this before, or in some capacity. How do you deal with comparison as a creator? Okay, when it comes to me, I want to answer that question, but I don't even think because my answer just, I ain't trying to be a certain way tonight. But I wish I could answer that question. But how do I deal with comparison as a creator? I'm looking at y'all's questions. They all popping up. Okay. How do you deal with comparison as a creator? Me, how do I deal with comparison in general? I used to struggle with comparison a very long time ago. Years and years ago. And when I really got a relationship with God and realized that what he has for me is unique for me, I stopped comparing or being in comparison with people, because I know that the people that's for me is the people that's for me. The opportunities that are for me are the opportunities for me. The doors that opens for me are the doors that opens for me. Like, so I can't be concerned of how this person thing's going for somebody else, because like God got his own thing connected to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want what God has for me, because I'm made for that. I know how to work with that. You know what I'm saying? I just be wanting what God has for me. And I feel like that would help you as a creator if you're struggling with comparison, because it's like, if y'all see me and stuff, I was frozen. Every time I see me and stuff, I was frozen. Every time somebody called me, I freeze up. I meant to put my phone on do not disturb. I was frozen. Sorry, y'all. Let me wait till y'all get back on. But the skin looks good. The skin looks good. Can y'all hear me again? I'm sorry about that. Every time somebody calls me, it does that. Forgive me. Okay, you can hear me now? Okay. And here's the skin. Okay. So that's my skincare routine, but I was answering a question. What's your biggest turnoff in a man now that you've healed more? My biggest turnoff is somebody that's not aligned, honestly. I think that's the biggest thing. Somebody that's not aligned, because at the end of the day, if you're not aligned, it's always, and I said aligned. If you're not aligned, the one that God has for me, it's like you could be cute, handsome, funny, attractive, helpful, like, but if it ain't aligned, it could be good but still not be God. And if it's not aligned, we gonna always like have an issue, because yes, you may be amazing, but you're just not the one for me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my biggest turn off. And it's not even sometimes like something that a person can do. It's more so like from a spiritual aspect. So, you know, it's like, dang, you know? All right. Trying to find one more. Anything y'all want me to answer while I'm on here? Because I got more questions, but if y'all have something y'all want me to answer, I will definitely answer it. Some men we meet, they are narcissistic, and if you don't know about them and how they are, you will keep running into the same kind of man. Yes, I dealt with that too, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. It'll be the same type of person in a different shell, is how I put it. Until you learn a certain lesson, that thing will keep on keeping on. It will keep on, you'll keep running into the same type of person until you heal a certain part of you. How do the boys like school so far? They love it. They love it. Now listen, they're getting of that age where they like to pull that going to the nurse and wanting to come and hang out with mama. We had to have a few conversations. This ain't what that is, my loves. I love y'all dearly, but I will see y'all at the end of the school day. Anything else, my loves? I love y'all so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I got a whole bunch of toys on the floor. Y'all gotta clean up that Maverick knocked over, and he's still not asleep. Probably because I'm standing right here with the light on talking. His crib is literally right there. So I'm sure I already have the sound machine going. So I'm sure as soon as I go downstairs, take this allergy pill, and clean up the toys, shut the door, turn the lights off, he'll be good. And I'm gonna be in bed watching me a movie. It's this movie I'm trying to finish. I can't even think of the name of it, but I'll let y'all know in my next vlog. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be vlogging, going to my nails done, and just having me a day to myself. So that'll be nice. What's y'all question? Somebody said, how do you manage finances as a single mom? Was you gonna hear what I talked about if the co-parent do or if you don't do? Because that was a really big part. But I have a budget, and I budget every single thing in that budget of all my bills. But I also put my self-care in there, and I just make sure that I have X amount of money monthly to handle this whole list. And if I had to do that, then life will go smooth. Yeah. It's definitely easier said than done. I did share earlier though about like co-parenting and, you know, pretty much like if you're not getting your child support and stuff like that, how that affects you. But you just have to learn to just, you know, figure out how can you manage if that person doesn't do. And when you do that, you really set yourself up for success. And then anything that they do is like overflow for you, even though they should be doing because they are supposed to, and you shouldn't have to figure it out all on your own. But if you want to be financially successful, you're going to have to learn how to do it all on your own, and then anything they send is a bonus. Is it fair? Absolutely not, because you shouldn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to depend on this certain support to handle half of the load. You know what I'm saying? And no ifs, ands, or buts. All right, y'all, my allergies kicking my butt right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. However much money it is, you should be able to depend on that without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to come through because you doing your part and that should come through for you. But if you want to be financially good, you're going to have to learn that, baby, if it don't come through, you got to learn to figure it out because your kids still need you and you still got things that you need to do. And life still moves on, and you know people will get the consequences that's due, if any are due. You know, depending on your situation, and yeah, that's how you. Why you got them socks? Stop throwing stuff out, Maverick. What you doing? Think he like jealous or something? I'm right here with y'all. Say hey, Maverick. Say hey. This is probably really weird to him because I'm standing here and nobody is in here. And I'm talking to the camera and I'm telling him, say hey. He probably like, is she okay? Say hey. He definitely not going to say it because he don't see nobody. He definitely not going to say it because he don't see nobody. All right, y'all. I got to go take this allergy pill. My allergies are just taking me out right now, y'all. Maverick, they saying hey. They say, hey, Maverick. Hey. Maverick, hey. Yeah, I can, but I get it. You know, at his age, ain't nobody in here with me. So he like, Mom, I love you, but are you okay? You been, you know, they really used to me talking to the camera though all day. I got my senator involved in my back child support, 80K. I'm now receiving it, and my daughter is 24. So, wow. My situation, well, I have so many kids, so it doesn't take that long to get to 80K. Like, by the time my kids are 24, if a person don't do what they're supposed to do, that number would be so big. Like, if they go that long, that number would be so big. That would be, wow. Because in my situation, it don't take that long to get to that number. Because of the quantity of the kids and stuff like that. So, but the daughter, I don't even want to get into that, but stay strong, stay strong. That's what we have to do. And I want to share this scripture with you guys that, you know, really blesses me. And it's Psalms 37. Read the whole passage. And it will really encourage you. I was given this passage by somebody, and it's Psalms 37. Read it. I promise you it would encourage you. It talks about everything from, you know, when you see people that are doing you wrong and they're living life pretty much like it's whatever, God talks about how that would happen. It's just so clear. And so if you ever feel like, God, I feel like I'm alone, I feel like they're just skating away, you know, whoever it could be, God says something. He tells you how to stay, how to just be at peace and let him handle things, and he does handle it. I'm a living witness. All right, y'all. Y'all see I'm gonna be doing this. I did the eye just a minute ago. I'm gonna be doing this all night. So let me go. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this live. Share it. Leave some comments, and I hope y'all have an amazing night. Tomorrow I'm going to be vlogging. I'm supposed to go get my nails done and just get myself together because I got some place to go. Not trying to go to that place just yet, but you know, I got some things that I need to do this week and places I have to go. So I definitely want to get myself together. I love y'all. Good night. Oh, the scripture was Psalm 37. Psalm 37. All right. That's it for tonight. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. That skincare routine probably will take me 5 minutes, though. It's super quick and short, as y'all can see. So, yeah. I love y'all. Thank you so much. The book fair is this week for the boys, so I plan to film that. They've been blowing me up. They all got books, like the little pamphlet things, and they circling what they want. I mean, they running it up good, okay? So that should be fun. I'm going to take them this week. And we got a lot of fun things going on for the month of September. So make sure you stay locked in. Love you. Bye. Have a great night, y'all. Thanks for joining me.